Watch where you step in Brooklyn. You might come along something like this.
I saw this small white animal out of the corner of my eye. It was perched up against a tree. I thought maybe it was like some albino deer or something.
It sounds shocking, but it's not terribly unusual. It's almost a routine occurrence. Dead goats hanging from streetlights or dumped alongside the trees. So I needed to find out more. I went to Prospect Park to see what I could dig up, and the first person I approached knew immediately what I was talking about.
One time I was walking a dog, a friend of mine, and he reached into a pile of leaves and he pulled out what I was terrified for a moment was a child's head. It turned out to be a goat's head.
There is a common consensus that it's some kind of religious ritual, either voodoo or Santeria. Both have an emphasis on spirits, spells, and animal sacrifices. The animal sacrifices are a way to be one with nature, even control the animals around you. So I spoke to one voodoo priest last night. His name was Nyeti Decimus.
Voodoo is everywhere. Voodoo is everywhere, but a lot of people probably remember because it's associated with Haiti.
And while he admits that his religion does do sacrifices, he also would then point to, well, the Bible states animal sacrifices. Other religions, it's not us who are doing it.
They do it in the Bible, and everyone living in the United States own a Bible. So why they will say, okay, if they see a sacrifice, that might be voodoo.
Can I ask you, why does everybody immediately go to the sacrifices? Like, people eat goat. I mean, if you look in these Haitian neighborhoods, you've got pictures of goats. There are goats hanging in the window. Like, I right away assumed they were eating the goat and throwing away the head.
Well, they do. Part of these
That's where my
religious
brain
rituals
goes.
that you eat
An animal, I mean, if you're buying it from a butcher, I don't think it's common practice to then go hang the head of the animal on the street light. I mean, that's where it doesn't, that's where it's inconsistent with your,
do you have
your thought.
Yeah, Jason, do you have your phone?
Oh, no.
All right, so look at this. So, all right, so Jason lived in Brooklyn. This ad was in the local butcher. Extra lean, whole goat. So that means they're in the stores. I didn't think right away voodoo and animal sacrifices. I thought lunch.